Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Old Trafford. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Interesting call to bat first. Looking at the pitch, it seems a strange decision. You'd have to be very confident in your batting lineup.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Here we go. First ball.
Great shot. At least one on offer. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Gaikwad watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Good pick up. Big chance. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Shot. Finds the gap with that one. 9 runs out of there. The strikers are 9 for none.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Going with pace now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Norkia from the Stretford end.
Might look to go big again here.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Nearly gets the edge. Norkia with a great delivery there. Misses everything. 3 added in that over. The strikers are 12 for none. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Was quick onto that in the infield. Wow, that's missed a lot. Bowl, perfect Yorker, brilliant bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Is coming into bat at number 3 for the strikers.
Oh, what a shot. First ball. Smashed it.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Square cut, finds point, no run. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. How will the bowler respond?
Got that away nicely. Power and precision in that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
A big one, 12 runs out of there. The strikers are 32 for 1. Shaquille from the Brian Statham end. Shut up. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end.
How will he reply?
Bowler and fielders look really confident. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. The strikers, 33 for 1.
So not much happened that over. Run rate's taken a dip.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs a direct hit. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Kohler Cadmore taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
A few moves made in the field.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot, through the gap.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Chance to run 2. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Shot, should be runs here. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Phillips from the Stretford end. Absolutely middled that. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Power and precision in that shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Brilliant diving stop. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Finds the fielder with that shot. Over. The strikers are 47 for 2.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Picked the shorter ball quickly, great footwork, gets back and works it really well into the gap for 4. A few moves made in the field.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Perfectly timed.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's the over. The strikers are 55 for 2. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Nearly gets the edge. Phillips with a great delivery there. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Was quick onto that in the infield. Eight runs added there. The strikers are 63 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Brian Statham end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Southby from the Brian Statham end. No. Terrible shot. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything. Chance to run 2. Doesn't beat the infield. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Wow, that's missed the lot. Out. That's a special catch. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Sampson ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Bowled them straight through. Good swing coming back in.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. The strikers weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. There'll be runs here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, that's just outrageous.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That ends a very successful over. Only a handful of runs and a haul of 2 wickets to show for it. Green from the Stretford end. Straight to the fielder. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs a direct hit. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Oh, so close. How was that not a wicket? Perfectly timed. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. 5 runs added in that over. The strikers are 83 for 6. Square cut, finds point, no run. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Couldn't get it through the field. Good pick up, big chance. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Shaquille, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The strikers weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over. Norkia from the Stretford end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. And out. Superb bowling. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Bolts coming in.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Misses everything. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Nearly gets the edge. Patel with a great delivery there. Big edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Bold, stunning delivery.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Bolt from the Stretford end. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Kohler Cadmore, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. The strikers managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
End of the third, and they're in cruise control, chasing down this target. Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Whacked away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
That's 4 overs down in the power play, and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Stretford end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Off the middle of the bat.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will he reply?
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming in at number 4. End of the 5th over. The batting team are now 36 for 2.
Patel from the Brian Statham end. Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, and got it into the gap, and all the way to the rope.
And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
The strikers can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Stretford end.
The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler, the captain giving them some leeway. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's a boundary save for sure.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Trouble! Doesn't beat the infield.
A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place.
Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. And out. Superb bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. End of the over and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Ashwin from the Stretford end. Misses everything. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Nearly gets the edge. Ashwin with a great delivery there. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Wow, that's missed a lot. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff. Super catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Root into the attack now from the Brian Statham end.
He's got their tail up.
Phillips advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. The bowler looks really confident. Trouble. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Couldn't get it through the field. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Brilliant shot there.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Shadab has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4. Out! What a screamer. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A class above.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.